One way to understand how to use Decide to make decisions is to go through the Quick Start, which is part of the help system. Here's the Quick Start, so let's do that. Here is the decision screen. Shows 3 sample decisions: which renovation, it's got a current winner of fence, which flight vehicle has a current winner of jet, and whether or not to leave our job as a current winner of leave to rob banks. Let's have a look at that one. So we have a number of alternatives. Leave and hope for the best, leave to start a business, stay but start a business, join the army, leave to rob banks. The life values we're using are ticked. The ones we're not using are not ticked. We're not using pilot license. That's not relevant to leaving our job. We are using build a business, health, happiness, and others. The heart of the decision-making process is assigning contributions of each alternative to life value. So each one of these pages, which we can scroll through, represents a life value. Let's look at building a business. So leaving to rob banks is not really going to help build a business. Joining the army is not going to help build a business. It might give us some skills to build a business. Switching to part-time work, nope. Stay, find another job, no. Stay to start a business, not bad. Leave our job to start a business, well, that's the best for starting a business. Leave and hope for the best doesn't sound too good. So let's go back and look at the decisions now. So now with those changes, leave to start a business is the clear winner. Perhaps there's a life value that we haven't considered yet in this decision. So let's add a new life value. And let's say we're adrenaline junkies. And adrenaline is very important to us. And let's go back to the decision. Make sure that adrenaline is ticked. Now you can also add life values here, which would auto-tick it. And let's go and look at our adrenaline life value and see how the different alternatives contribute to that. So leave to start a business, that's going to have a fair amount of adrenaline. Stay but start a business, lower. Leave to rob banks, that sounds like high adrenaline. Join the army, that sounds like high adrenaline. Switch to part-time, that's pretty low. Stay but find another job, low adrenaline. Leave and hope for the best, that could have some excitement, we'll leave that neutral. Alright, let's look at our decision again. And leave to start a business is still a winner. Leave to rob banks is creeping up on it. Join the army is high because of the adrenaline value. Now we can add a new decision. Let's say we've got a couple of projects we're thinking of, and let's have a decision of which project. And let's decide which values are relevant. Let's say that our friends, family, let's keep family, recreation, let's say adrenaline's not important. So we basically untick everything that we think is not going to be important to this decision. And let's say one of the projects we're thinking of is a website. And we're also thinking of doing an iPhone app. Now at this point we've got our alternatives defined, we have our life values, the relevant ones ticked, and we set contributions. I think family is going to be neutral for both of these. We'll leave it at 3. Health, neutral. Happiness, build equity. You could argue that an iPhone app built equity a little bit better than a website, but you'd have to think about that carefully. Building a business depends on the website, but if it's just an informational website, that may not build a business. An iPhone app may edge that out. Satisfying work. The iPhone API can be quite frustrating. So can the web. That's a tricky one. Let's have a look at what our decision is. So at the moment, the iPhone app is it's winning by quite a ways. And we can see that summary here. Which project best? iPhone app. Over time, you refine your own life values and their importance so that the decisions you make in future are extremely accurate.